Hello! So today Super M has released yet another music video, and this time it is for One Monster and Infinity, and I honestly do not know what to expect out of this song. I have no idea what it sounds like because if they posted a teaser for it, I missed it completely, especially with the news about NCT 2020. Everything has kind of been a whirlwind of confusion, so if they posted a teaser somewhere in there, I didn't see it. The only things that I am expecting of this song are that it's going to be very dramatic, fantastical, and like movie soundtrack sounding, just like Jopping and 100. Not so much Tiger Inside. But the other thing that I am kind of expecting is that 10 might actually have a decent amount of lines in this song. I was on TikTok and some people have been posting clips of the video, and I have been trying to avoid those as I scroll through my For You page. But one of them that I saw for a split second was particularly about 10, and the caption was 10 lines over and over and over again in all caps. So I can only assume that he either looks like he has more lines in the video or he does actually have a decent amount of lines. So anyway, let's just get into this music video because I have talked for long enough. Okay. Oh, there's paid promotion. Hi. Oh, are there lyrics? Oh! Mark? Wow. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Lucas! Okay, Taeyong. Ooh. Like, Baekhyun always sounds fantastic, but those vocals in particular, wow. Okay. Is this all in English? Catch me in the latest driving spaceships. Alright, Super M. I feel like I should have expected that. Like, their lyrics are always very confident and kind of cheesy sometimes, so there's that. They've checked that box. 10! Okay. Oh, alright, Kai. Oh my god. Wait, what is all the stuff on their faces? This is serving NCT 2020 teasers for me. Wow. Okay. I guess he really does have more lines. Wow. Yes, Mark. Come on, Jimin. Sorry, Mark Lee. This is a beautiful shot of Taemin. Baekhyun and 10 having the high note? Wow. Yeah, I'm obviously clearly watching that again. I have rewound the video. Whoa! Alright, Mark Lee. Oh, there it is. Okay, there is Korean in here. Lucas! Wait, I feel like that's kind of the longest. Oh wait, there's like a solid 30 seconds. Okay, I'll finish that thought when I'm done. What? Wow. Why is Taemin by himself? What's happening? Oh, is this the paid promotion piece? That phone? That's what I would assume is that a little bit. What was I saying about Lucas? Oh, I feel like that was like the longest chunk of him having lines in any Super M track that has a music video, at least. I am 100% going to be watching this music video again. I don't care. Wow. Okay, let's go. Alright, Mark Lee. This is also giving me Monster by EXO vibes, just like Horangi. Anyway. I don't know why, but this also gives me Simon Says vibes. I don't know what's happening. I'm just seeing like a lot of things that remind me of NCT in particular about this video. Wow. What the hell? Like this. That background is like very similar. I see they put Taeyong in another crop top and I'm not mad about it. I'm intrigued by the like green on their faces and hands. 10 really does have more lines. I don't know why, but this line, so if you're aiming anywhere, aim high, it gives me the most chills ever. Like, alright. I can't believe they both did the high note! This is badass. I can't believe, like, Lucas at the whole end of the song. And 10 really did get more lines. I can't believe. Like, it's just the same thing over and over again, but like, why do I feel like that is the most, like, the longest continuous chunk of his lines? I could be very wrong, but wow. I also noticed that this phone that he has, that it's like flipped into like a T shape, is also somewhere else in the music video too. That was something else. I definitely need to listen to that in my headphones, so I'm gonna do that off camera and probably watch it a few more times than just once with headphones, and then I will be back with my thoughts, because this is, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. So my expectations for this song and this music video were not only met, but they were exceeded to like the highest extent or degree or whatever you want to say. However, I didn't have that many expectations in the first place, but it's fine. Like, to start with the music video, it was absolutely as dramatic and fantastical and action movie-esque as I was expecting it to be, but that kind of is Super M's entire concept. Basically, it's in their name, Super M. Like, they're meant to be giving off like superhero vibes in everything that they do, and they are obviously going to be showing off like how powerful they are in terms of their talent. So it makes sense that the whole video looks like an action movie, and it was really impressive. Their music videos really are always quite impressive, and I appreciate all of the creativity that goes into them. But what really, really, really exceeded my expectations was Ten's lines and his high note, and also Lucas. But I'm gonna talk about Ten first and then get into Lucas. I feel like for both of them, this has been the song where they have the most continuous lines, I guess. Like, I feel like in 100 they had a lot of very tiny lines, but they were really spread out throughout the song, so it looked like they had a lot of lines, but in reality they didn't. But in this one, Ten got the pre-chorus both times, and I'm pretty sure he was like the leading vocal in the last chorus. That is what I was hearing when I heard the song in my headphones. I'm pretty sure it was him. He was center, so I assume that was his voice that was like over everyone else's. But Ten doing that fucking high note with Baekhyun. The high note is like a staple of a Super M song, and the fact that Ten also got to do it, part of me kind of wishes that it would have just been Ten, but it makes sense that it was him and Baekhyun, because Baekhyun, it's part of Baekhyun's lines basically. But oh my god, oh my god, like, I knew he was capable of doing those high notes because he did it in Turn Back Time for WayV, but oh my god, I was just not expecting him to get the high note. I was expecting it to only be Baekhyun because that's how it's been this whole time, but oh my god, I just can't. And then my man's Lucas. I don't want to say that he has like a ton of lines in this song, but it definitely feels like he got more, because his part at the very end is probably like the longest continuous chunk of lines that he's ever had in a Super M song from what I remember. Like, he has 2 lines at the beginning of him like talk singing, and then the end is just all him. The song ends with just him, which, he sounds great, he looks great, but you know, that's usual. I don't want to say that he has more lines in this song than in like Tiger Inside and 100 and Dropping, but it feels like he has more lines in this song. I don't know. I'm just, wow. Wow. What else? I wrote everything down that I wanted to say, but I'm just overwhelmed by the music video and by Ten having so many lines. Oh my god. I already said it while I was watching the video many times, but some of the sets definitely remind me of NCT things, like the blue background with the rocks. That 100% reminds me of NCT 2020. That shot of Kai in the room with all the lights and there are rocks up on the side, that for some reason reminds me of Simon Says. It just looks kind of like one of the sets for that. And the song definitely gives me like Monster by EXO 100% vibes, and a mix of NCT 127 title track vibes. But it makes sense because Super M is obviously on SM, and the producer for Super M is probably one for NCT or EXO or both, so that makes sense. I feel like whoever is writing their songs has gotten better at writing lyrics that are confident but not as cheesy, especially like Dropping's lyrics. I think the only line in this song that I find super cheesy is the one in the chorus that's like, "You'll see me in the driving spaceships" or whatever. I don't remember what it was exactly, but that was the only line that I was like, what is this? As compared to like dropping were basically all of the lyrics. I was like, okay, kind of cringy. I also feel like there's more vocals in this song than there is rapping, which is different. I feel like most of their songs are very heavy with Mark and Taeyong rapping, and they definitely still had a lot of parts, but it just seems to me like this song is more focused on vocals, and I think maybe that is why and how 10 got more lines, because obviously he's a singer, he has a beautiful voice, but we just really didn't get to hear it in the other songs because I feel like the other songs have been a lot more rap heavy. I think my favorite part of the song, I have two. I really like the chorus, besides that one cheesy line. I just like the way that it sounds, and it's just very nice. And I was singing along while I was watching the video on camera, and I was singing along every time I was watching it off camera. But Mark's "No Pressure But We Press In" part with the like bass beats or drum beats in the back, and it's like that's the only sort of instrumental that there is while he's doing those parts. Wow, that is definitely one of my favorite parts. Oh, one last thing. I'm wondering if there's more music videos that are connected to this, because that part at the end where it's like flashing through all of these scenes with all other members, I'm wondering if that's like alluding to other future music videos potentially for other songs on this album, or for like future albums that they're gonna release. I have no idea, but that was just like a final thought that I almost forgot about, even though it's literally right in front of my face. So anyway, that now is all of my thoughts and initial reactions to Super M's One, Monster, and Infinity. If you have checked out the music video, what are your thoughts? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I'm very intrigued. I feel like the opinion on Super M is always very like one way or the other. People usually love the song or they absolutely hate it. I feel like there's no in between ever. I'm just very curious what you all think about it, and I am definitely going to be checking out the album, so let me know what your favorite song off of the album is, if you've heard it already, because I'm sure people already have. I am just late to the game as usual. But anyway, that is all from me, and I will see you in my next video.